fourth question here is, do you pass out business cards? So we have business cards. The primary reason that we have them is because when we're mobile, people come up to us and they'll ask a few questions, and then they'll be like, "Hey, do you have a business card?" Or they're talking to us, and we want to cut the conversation because we have to get back to work. So we'll be like, "Hey, do you just want me to give you a business card? You can check all our pricing and information there." So we don't really use business cards as like a way to generate leads, right? Like we're not saying, "Hey, like we ordered $500 business cards. We have to go and pass them out." Like we definitely, by no means, do any of that whatsoever. The last time I passed out business cards was probably like 2013, and I did it like once or like one day, and I was like, "Yeah, this is a waste of time. Like I'm not gonna keep on doing this." So if you want business cards because you're mobile and people come up to you, that makes sense, just so it could be easier to hand off your information. But by no means are we like, "Hey man, like, let's really pass out these business cards. Let's make sure we're getting we're putting them on cars or going door knocking." We don't do that at all. I wouldn't recommend that you focus on having business cards to grow your business, right? Like if you're like, "Hey, like I made my business cards." And the funny thing is, like, that's everyone's first go is like, "Oh, hey, I started a business. Let me make business cards." Like nowadays, a business card has no value. Like Instagram, Facebook, like those things have a lot more value than just having business cards in your pocket, right? Like I remember when I went to go drop off business cards, so many years ago, in shopping centers, you would just find them on the ground or in the trash. Like most people don't care about your business card, right? Like if they have a problem, they're going to find someone themselves. So it's like the value, or not the value, but the reward that you get from the time that you're investing in passing out business cards just isn't worth it. Like it's not there for me. Imagine spending 3 hours passing out business cards or 3 hours figuring out Instagram and posting on Instagram. Like which one do you think will yield you better results with less energy and that's more replicable, right? And scalable? It's going to be Instagram. So that's why like nowadays I wouldn't focus on like passing out business cards because there's this thing called the internet. There's Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, I guess if you want, Facebook ads. Like there's so many other things that you can do that's on the online digital side of things. That's again more replicable, more scalable, more effective than saying, "Hey, let's go pass out business cards at this shopping center or at in this neighborhood." I really don't put an emphasis at all on business cards. We have them. We pass them out when someone's talking to us, but other than that, it's not a priority to us at all.